What's up, guys? This is Wesley from Highlands, and today I'm going to be showing you the song Breaking Ground in the key of C at 130 beats per minute, and I'm going to be showing you the parts that I play live, and also there's a couple of parts that on the recording that we did in the studio that might not be able to exactly pull off live, but I'm still going to show you those parts though. So the song starts off with a clean picking guitar line, and it's just dry. It's no delay, no reverb, and it's here on the D and the B string, and the G and the E string are open, and here it is. Alright, and here it is a little bit slower. Alright, so next is the part that I couldn't quite pull off live, but I'll tell you what I did. So when we recorded it, we had my signal split to two different amps, and we had one going to an amp that was just clean, dry, no effects, and then we had the other amp with reverb, delay, and octave, and so I was using the RV5 modulate setting, and Nova delay just set at a quarter note, and I had the POG 2 with the octave up and then a second octave up, and I just did a swell, and I'll show you how I did that. So I went and then I did the swell right there, then swell right there, and so on. It does the same thing for the next line. And so after that comes the kind of interlude, if you want to call it that. And I at that point I turn on the RV5 and delay, and a little bit of overdrive, and it goes like this on the G, B, and E string. Alright, and after that it goes back into that the verse, which is the and the swell thing. But here's what I do. Here's what I tried live on the on those verse thing with the cool swell thing. All I did was just add on the RV5 just to kind of simulate that that swell thing. So it's just dry with what I mean is no delay, but just reverb. So I did like this. All right, and then next comes the pre-chorus, and so I keep the RV5 on, turn on the delay, and all it is some kind of triad, just shaped chords, just strumming through them. It goes like this. And then next part, I turn off the RV5 and start to pick the next part, which is the D over F sharp. The D minor. And the next is the that first chorus, which is kind of like half down. It's as a drum beat and a other octave line that I didn't play that, but next I come in halfway through that next through that same chorus with delay overdrive, and then I kick on another overdrive just to kind of beef it up some, and starts on the D minor. Alright, so after that comes the that interlude again, which is the same as the last one, and then after that is the third verse, and which is a little bit different. On the recording, it's like it has that kind of filtered kind of drum beat, so it might sound, the dynamic might sound a little bit different on the recording than how we play it live. So that third verse live, it feels more up. So I'm still doing that picking line, but just kind of maybe a little more intense. Like instead of using your fingers, I think I use a pick. So like this. Well, like this. All right. Then after that is the pre-chorus. That's same as the other one, except for the E minor, and we replace it with I think it's a G or a G over B or something. So it's then the next second chorus, still have two overdrives, a little bit overdriven sound, more driving with delay, and it's just going through the chords, just the triad chord shapes. So like. So after that is the little solo thing I do, or instrumental, and there's actually kind of two solos going on, and I'm gonna be showing you the solo I do. So I still got those two overdrives on, and then I add on the pog, and I have it set at 1 octave up, just kind of mixed in. And alright, so here that solo goes. Alright, so I'll show you the line a little bit slower, with not many effects on. So here we go. basically it just does that that progression just twice, and then just slide out on that C note there, and that brings you into the bridge. So the bridge is the first few times of that bridge is kind of down, and then the part where we kind of swell in, and it's just, you know, that massive, just the biggest part of the song. I use my Rat, which is it's just a Proco Rat, mid '90s Rat, I think. So I just kind of have it just kind of beefy sound, you know, like that. And the line for that bridge is it's on the E string, top E string, just kind of sliding around. And so what I do for that swell, I just kind of keep the volume pedal down, just do that. And then it starts here. Here, let me just show it to you. Alright, so let me show you with a little bit slower, and all it is just following that drum pattern that it follows that for the first time, just kind of choppy. So here we go. I'll do it a little bit slower. Alright, and then the second time through, I just kind of pick it more. So like a Alright, so you get the idea. And then next is the last two choruses, and it kind of ended up different than on the recording than what I expected. So like I was doing that solo line throughout the whole last two choruses, but it kind of got buried in the mix, so kind of had to reevaluate what I needed to do for that end of that song. So I just did the overdriven type of triad chords. I did that for the second to last chorus, and then on the very last chorus, I did the solo line with the pog and everything. So kind of mix it up a little bit, and then how I end the song is on that walk down. Then it ends on the D over F sharp, and I just did just a D and F sharp to end it. But you have to cut your delay real quick so it doesn't ring out as much. And so I hit the reverb on at the end to end it. So go like this. So it's like right when I hit that D and F sharp, I turn off the delay, and have the reverb on too. So it just kind of carries over like that. And that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys.